I believe mental health is just as important as physical health. More than often, people notice change in people's looks rather than actions. We live in a society where the comments are more about physical appearance. You look like you lost some weight, or think you need to cut down on the junk food. People shouldn't assume someone is unhealthy just because of the way they look. What matters, just as much, is the way they act, think, speak. How I feel mentally is just as important as how I feel physically. I believe mental health should be important to people of all ages. Opening up about your feelings shouldn't be a sign of weakness, but a sign of strength. If someone isn't ready to talk, that's completely okay. But when someone opens up about their issues, their flaws, whatever's going on, that shows they aren't afraid. During quarantine, my friend had just gotten dumped. She had quite a few family issues. She'd been going through a lot, not in a great place mentally. Her and I were texting back and forth when she told me she had cut herself. She had talked about wanting to die, but I never thought she would actually try to take her life. Right away, I told my mom. We went to call 911. We didn't know her address. So we had to call my dad, who used to be married to her aunt. He didn't want to get involved, so he didn't give address right away, but my mom got it out of him. And it showed that he didn't really care if he was the reason a girl couldn't get medical help. A person's life and health is so much more important than some ex-family drama. I've considered going to therapy to help my mental health. I've asked a couple close friends about it, and one friend told me, you just need to work on your mental health every day. I don't fully understand how to work on my mental health. One thing I do know is that if I ignore what is bothering me too much, it just makes the problem much worse. I need to really pay attention to the way people act. Some people who are depressed can seem happy most of the time, but really are struggling. I never know what people don't talk about, what people are going through. That's why I try to check in with the people I care about as much as I can. I believe mental health is just as important as physical health. When you think of strength, you may think of a buff bodybuilder. When I think of strength, I think of someone who has gone through so much mental conflict, but still manages to succeed in life. The strongest people own up to their mistakes, learn from their past, and deal with their problems.